What's up, guys? It is Jack and Jeff from AchievementHunter.com. Today, Jeff, we're doing a 5 facts in Borderlands.
Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2?
Borderlands 1. There ain't no rest for the wicked, as they say.
Man, I'll tell you a 1 fact that's not one of the 5 facts.
What's
we'll call
that?
this the 6th bonus fact. That game made me hate that song.
Really?
Yeah, I got so burned out of listening to it.
Cage the Elephant?
Over and over and over
You know,
and
that
over
it's
again.
fun. That band became fairly popular right around
Because
the
of that, yeah.
I wonder how much it has to do directly like from the impact of that game.
I'm sure 100%.
Do you remember what got Blink-182 started and like it made them super popular? I'll tell you the song. The song is
Damn It or Josie.
It was Damn It.
Yeah.
Do you remember where Damn
No,
It
I
played
don't know.
over and over and over again?
No.
The MTV Sports and Music Festival.
Oh, really?
Filmed here in Austin, Texas. Yeah, that was like the precursor to like the X Games and stuff. And
Did you go to that?
I did go to that actually.
How was it?
I saw Snoop Dogg play and 311 and Crystal Method when they were popular, and I think Everclear and Real Big Fish. It was
Wow,
fun.
dude, it was like a smorgasbord of mediocrity.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Except for Snoop Dogg.
like late '90s mediocrity.
Snoop Lion.
And I think Wu-Tang Clan was there too.
That would be cool to see.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. And they had the half pipe in Austin, or they had the snow ramp in Austin in like the middle of summer. It was crazy. Anyway, Borderlands.
Oh, yeah, 5 facts in Borderlands.
So so this game came out a couple years ago, and developed by Gearbox Software up in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, they are.
And we all loved them. And
They made Halo CE, and by CE I mean
the PC version.
PC version.
We
yeah.
we have a poster here signed
What
by
is it?
most
Halo
of the Gearbox team.
CE?
Yeah, Halo CE.
Yeah.
So so that team is based out of here, and the game is awesome. It was one of those games that was like kind of had a really cool art style and had a great writing and sensibility. It was like really funny but still entertaining. The characters were really great, and now the sequels come out and it's awesome. Like I didn't play much of the first game, really any of the first game,
But you were addicted as hell to the
second one's fun as hell, man. I really enjoyed it, so I kind of want to go back now and play the first one.
A lot of good DLC in the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's where like the Moxies,
Mad Moxie
and Mad
and all that
Moxie
stuff,
showed up and stuff. But anyway, so let's go over some facts for the game, Jeff.
Let's
How
do
about
it,
that?
dude.
All right, fact number 1. During the development of the first Borderlands, the art department wanted to completely redo the game's art style. Their goal was to change the art's realistic tone into a more creative, cel-shaded art style. Gearbox president Randy Pitchford was initially hesitant, but later agreed to the changes.
I remember reading about that, and I remember that it happened really late in development.
Yeah.
Too.
Like there's some screenshots of the game when it was still sort of that realistic look to it. And I mean, I guess whoever came up with the idea of doing that more sort of cartoony look.
Good idea because it's iconic as hell. Now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now you see other games trying to replicate it now too, so which is kind of funny. But fact number 2, Lilith, the siren character, the hot siren character, went through 7 complete revisions before the art director was satisfied with her design.
Sometimes you got to revise.
She's awesome. She's great in Borderlands too, man. Like,
Yeah, she
she's
is.
really cool. And she's like red-haired and crazy and stuff. It's great. Fact number 3, Crazy Earl, Scooter, Claptrap, and all of the in-game enemy battle dialogue is recorded by Gearbox employees. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like when they do that. Bungie does that a lot too.
Yeah. You hear like the grunts and stuff, or
Like Joe Staten.
yeah, Joe Staten and all those guys. But that's kind of cool. I like when they're pulling talent from within the company. You know?
Yeah.
And like Pixar does that a lot too, where they'll have like voice actors that come in from the company. So a lot of the times it's like temporary voice tracks. I'm like, oh, this is actually really good. Well,
You know what? What else Pixar does?
What's that?
They single-handedly keep Cliff Clavin alive.
That's what's his name? John.
What is his last name?
Crap.
John Clavin.
No, yeah, sure. Yeah, John Clavin, the mailman. So, Claptrap was actually the last character to be put into Borderlands. That's our 4th fact.
I did not know that.
That
That's
is
interesting.
nuts, dude.
Because he's like the mascot of Borderlands.
Yeah, he's the first person who talks in Borderlands too. Like, he literally is the first person. Man, I'm thinking back now that cutscene, like the intro cutscene for the first game and the second game, are so good. And anyway. And last but not least, Mikey Newman, the creative director at Gearbox, performed the motion capture for the intro of Borderlands 1. Speaking of the intro, this included Lilith strutting and kiss blowing.
You know,
That
I
very,
would
very
be
sensual
a
strutting.
little more blown away by that if I hadn't watched Monty do mocap for every dance video in the world.
Yeah, doing the mocap for Carolina before we had females working here.
Yeah,
and
or
stuff.
doing like his weird dance videos that
Yeah.
he does. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some hip shaking that you never want to see in person. It's terrifying. Thankfully, Monty works late at night when no one else is.
Yes.
So anyway, that's 5 facts about Borderlands, and that game is fantastic. It's a lot of fun, and if you haven't played it, you absolutely should. I know I got in on it really late, and I kind of regret that now. But there's so many great games out there, and don't let this one go under your radar. So
All right.
there you go. All right, well, we'll be back next week for even more 5 facts.